today we are making smoothies, and I'm gonna make a smoothie and then I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl and just let you know how I have had success with both. Many people will say to me, isn't that too much sugar? But sugar is different when it is paired naturally in fruit with fructose and glucose. That is how we run on energy, right? We get energy from the right kind of sugar, but they're also paired with enzymes, so our body knows how to use them properly. Every day we need about 10 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables. How are you gonna get that? People that go through my program, when they come to me, typically they're only eating maybe 3 servings, and it's probably not even fresh. And so we've got to up that if we want optimal health. This is a great way to do it. And so we're going to talk about that as we go through this. So the way to make a perfect smoothie, in my opinion, I like them smooth. I personally don't want things flopping around in there. When I drink it, I don't want a lot of texture. This is just one thing that I want it to be smooth. So the first thing I do is I put in my liquid, and I want to use a medium amount because I don't want it super runny, but I don't want it so thick that I have to eat it with a spoon. So I'm going to put my liquid in first, and today I'm using nut milk, and in here I made cashew and hazelnut. This is going in first. And I'll use a medium amount because you can always add more later. But the first thing I want to do, because I'm using spinach today, great green to get into your life, and we have a lot of enzymes in here to help us with digestion. I'm going to mix those up first so that I don't have leaves when I am drinking this. And you can also kind of hide that, you know, for little ones that are afraid of veggies and them not really even know that it's in there. So the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and blend this, and then we're gonna come back to the rest of our ingredients. And for now, I'm gonna put this on liquid, if you have a Vitamix. Next, I'm going to put in my protein powder. A lot of times if you put it on top, it will blow out to the side and just stay there. So let's go ahead and put it in our liquid, and then we don't have to worry about that. A couple of reasons why I like to add protein powder. That is because we're adding more protein, and we are also adding a flavor component that helps if your fruit is not on point. My favorite places to get fruit so far are Aldi and Trader Joe's. Moving on, when you are using frozen fruit, you want to let it sit out for about 5 to 10 minutes so that it is easier for the blender to break it down. I don't like using fruit that's not frozen because once this is whipped or blended, then it warms it up a little bit, and now I'm drinking a less than cold smoothie, and now I'm not enjoying it. It's just me. You can add ice, but I would rather not if I don't have to, because I want all of that max flavor. I am going to make an anti-inflammatory smoothie today. We're going to use mango, delicious mango. It has such wonderful flavor, and it's great for adding those vitamins and minerals. And we're going to do pineapple, major enzymes with that bromelain, and doing great things for our body. I'm gonna add bananas. Now, if you have a problem with insulin resistance, this is a little bit of a different story, but if you will get your bananas just before they're ripe, then it will have less of an impact, but you can still enjoy the smoothness that this is gonna add to. Or go ahead and pick an avocado. So I'm gonna add 2 bananas. Bananas are absolutely great for your body. So many people wanna downplay them, but they're amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and add some hemp seed just for some extra protein. And I like the nutty flavor. You can go ahead and add nuts in here too for some extra protein and healthy fats. Healthy fats are brain power and doing so many good things for your gut and everything else. I'm gonna grab my turmeric and ginger out of the freezer. I wanted to wait till last minute because that I do not want to start thawing on the counter. If you put your roots in the freezer, they will last a long, 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 long time. If you're not in love with ginger and turmeric, because they can add, I don't know, it's a little bit spicy kind of, then just add less, you know, start out with less, see how it is, and if you tolerate that and you're like, I can have more, then add more. But these are amazing gut healers, anti-inflammatory. You really want to get this in your life anytime you can. Whenever you are using turmeric, you want to make sure that it is paired with healthy fats and add a little bit of black pepper just to help being that driving force to make sure that it does assimilate properly. And if you just add a teeny tiny bit of black pepper, you're not going to know what's in there. The other important note to make a good smoothie is to make sure that your machine is filled at least halfway. There's something about that weight and that product being in there that helps that blade to work. And just put half of it in the freezer. When you're ready to drink it, pull it out an hour before you get ready and it's fine, or you can put it back in here and whip it up again. But you want to make at least 2 servings so that that blade works properly and you're not the one working. I am going to put it on frozen, but if you happen to have a Vitamix, some people will start it here. You start low and quickly flip it all the way up, but this to me is just a no-brainer. So that is sounding a little thick, so I am going to add more liquid. Some people will say we shouldn't be drinking smoothies because they're too cold. Well, we do need to eat with the seasons. And so in the spring and summer, I do recommend smoothies because we want to start to cool the body down. We also want a lot of hydration as we are outside being more active and things like that. So it's a great time for smoothies, where in the autumn and moving into the winter, we do want to warm the body up. So eat with the seasons and drink the smoothie when it's time to cool down, because it's a great way to cool the body down. I could have added a little bit more liquid, but I can definitely drink this with a straw. And that's how I like it. Drink it with a straw. It is perfect and delicious, and I can taste the notes from the mango and the pineapple. I can taste the spinach 0%, and it has this beautiful bright color that to me yells nutrients. Okay, so now that we have made the perfect smoothie, it's time to make the perfect smoothie bowl. If anyone knows me, they know how much I am in love with smoothie bowls. To me, they're just refreshing and I love the flavors. But for the smoothie bowl, the star of the show is what goes on top. Obviously, what's going in here is going to be top notch as well. I'm doing a pitaya bowl, dragon fruit, whatever you know it well for. I love the color, it's so beautiful. And I also love that it is super high in antioxidants. There's a whole bunch of different antioxidants that we need, and that is why the smoothie and the smoothie bowls are such a good thing to get into your life, is because we can add so many different components of nutrients. So we're first going to put in 2 packets of the dragon fruit. I do prefer the cubes, but they're hard to find. Couldn't find them this time. And remember, for a smoothie bowl, you really want this to have enough ingredients or you're going to work really hard. So I'm gonna use the sliced bananas just so it doesn't have to work as hard. And I did flash freeze these. You just put them on a cookie sheet, flash freeze them already sliced, and after about an hour, go ahead and throw them in the bag, and then that way they don't stick together and you don't have clumping bananas. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of strawberry. So we want to put in as little liquid as possible, but you do want that to be enough so that it can help the blender blend and get that whipping up. So I'm going to pour in a little bit, and then if I need more, I'll just add more. And I'm adding coconut water today. You can add whatever you want for your liquid, and you can even add water if you would like. give this one sweep with my spatula just to really get it turned over and to make sure all my bananas and strawberries are smooth. That is why it's called a smoothie bowl. One good thing about making it at home is this probably costs about $3.50. And if you buy one at a smoothie bowl place, they're at least $12. If you're in a hurry and you're like, I will never be able to do that, you can make it the night before and you can put it in the freezer. Pull it out a half hour before you need to whip it. So pull it out, sit it on the counter, go put your makeup on, whatever you do, get dressed. Come back, throw it in here, and it'll whip right up. And so then it saves you a lot of time. Wow, look at that color. I can't say enough about it. I'll stop talking about the color. Obviously, you can use whatever base you want. If you want a acai, mango, banana, coconut, but you know, the basic method is the same, but these toppings, top notch. Goji berries, amazing, doing amazing, amazing things for your body. Super high in antioxidants. Next, we're gonna do figs. They're so pretty. You can do bananas, strawberries, whatever you want, just to level up that nutrient value. And then surprisingly, cucumbers. It just adds a nice crunch. I love the texture of cucumbers on top of a smoothie bowl, and nice and hydrating. What's a smoothie bowl without blueberries? Slivered almonds, more protein, more healthy fats. Just sprinkle a little bit of hemp on there for some added protein. You can also take Brazil nuts, which I'm out, so sad. You can take Brazil nuts, you can just do a little zest on there and it just makes it delicious, but yet you're not having to eat the whole nut. And then I am going to drizzle this just a little bit with some honey. So there you have it, and I made one for me and one for my video girl because I love her, and we gotta go and eat this up. So I wanna thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Honestly, I did it for mermaids, so here's one for you. And if you guys don't mind, show a little love, like, subscribe, hit that notification. And I also would like to hear from you. Comment. I love an engaging crowd. So let me know what you think about this, if you try it yourself, or maybe some of your own tips that you found along the way. You guys have a great day. We gotta get Tracy over here. And just so you know, Tracy is also a photographer. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but she is under the Pirate.
PiratePhotographer.com.
Look her up. She's precious. You guys will love her.
Destinations, editorial, portraits, and we travel all over the country.
Yes, from east to west. And so you can look her up on Facebook and check out her Instagram.
And there's tour dates, just in case I come in your area.
Perfect. Have you eaten one with cucumbers on it before?
No, but I love cucumbers. So.
Good, good, good. So good. Mm-hmm. That little crunch with that cucumber.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.